Okay, good morning. I just reset after hitting record once because I'm just really tired. So, I don't have any plan for this video. It'll end up being what it is. Yeah, I'm Theo. It's day one of the 3-day fasting challenge. And yeah, I was invited to be a co-host on this thing, but it wasn't the best time for me really because I have some things coming up in the week and the work, you could say. Fun stuff, but work, demanding. And then it turns out I have even more than I thought. 2 days of this fast, like the whole day dedicated to these things. So what I do is I start out one day early. People are going to start out a little different anyways because of time differences and just starting at different times of the day. So I start one day early. It's actually going to end up being good if I want to share a video. I'm going to be one day ahead of some people, so that's going to work out fine for me. So here I have 2 kilos of meat. Like normally I would go a little smaller on a last feed before fast, but I realized I'm so lean right now. Like it's amazing what this fasting focused lifestyle does to you. But also I have these things coming up. I just feel like it's a good option for me. If your goal is weight loss or if you just want to challenge yourself more, go with a smaller feed. But so I have 2 kilos of red meat and beef. The great thing about this is that I've used pink salt, so I get my sodium chloride here, and then I have some cucumbers, and the cucumbers contain a good amount of potassium. So I get, those are the 2 salts, I get from my snake juice. All it is those electrolytes that you run out of, and you refill with only them. That's the thing, the hack with snake juice like that when you're fasting. But I can get my dose, I don't need any snake juice today, if I get a nice dose here. So I think I'm gonna go a day dry here because I get such a good dose of these salts. But anyways, yeah, like I said, this video is gonna end up being what it is. I'm just gonna eat. Yeah, I have a non-alcoholic IPA here. I just bought it for fun when I bought all this meat. Because, I thought I might do a video and why not bring a little fun into it. It has 5 grams, 4.9 grams of carbohydrates per deciliter. Yeah, so this is like 70 calories or something. That wasn't very good. I bought another one at the same store one time, but this one wasn't very good. To see if I even finish it. Yeah, I have some sauce left, some béarnaise and a little barbecue sauce. This is the hack. Like some people might not think that I use sauces, but a sauce like barbecue sauce, like when I eat so much meat, I can just put a thin layer on top. And I like it because it's such a strong taste. Doesn't even taste good to have too much of it. So I think that's completely fine. Sometimes I don't even have sauce when I eat meat, but I had some left now. Yeah, this is very, very rare meat. Like, no medium rare going on here. It's like rare. It's easier when you have to eat this much. This one actually wasn't that rare, but yeah, these were the last one. These were the last ones I fried. I remember doing some other stuff, so they went a little longer. So this guy, Sean Baker, he's a doctor that's pro-carnivore. And he does what he calls intermittent feasting, which really makes sense. Like sometimes he'll go to a all-you-can-eat buffet, have like 5 pounds of meat, and then he doesn't get hungry for 30 hours. And that's kind of what I feel like. Now, the first day of this fast is going to be a joke. Like I said, wouldn't have had this big of a meal if it wasn't for some unexpected events, things coming up. But the first day of this meat is going to carry me through the whole day. I'm too tired. I'm not even thinking about. I'm actually being watched right now. Mm. As you can see, this is almost carnivore, and it's low carb. But as you can see, I have some kiwis here, some cucumbers, so I'm not afraid of getting some carbs in there, some fructose. Like, I'm so fat adapted and everything, and I'm gonna fast. Like, I'm gonna hit ketosis very fast, especially when I go dry for the day after this. We'll see the ketone strip in a day, I guess. I have some left still. We made so much, I'm gonna treat myself like I'm a kid. You know, cutting into pieces before. Yeah, if I didn't say, it's a little before 6 a.m. now. I like to start early. So the goal for me is to break the fast, like almost after 80 hours, it's gonna be. I go out early and, just go a few extra hours. Yeah, I wake up early nowadays, but I'm still not a morning person. Like, it takes hours for me to get going, like both in my head and my body. They're kind of stiff right now, both in my head and in my body. Just gonna check so the recording doesn't screw up. We recorded with, like, why would the computer log out my user while I'm still recording? I think normally if I knew that this was my only meal, it would be easier to eat. But since I tried to put down some weight for this 3-day fast, I had a buffet. Yesterday, and yeah, it was like at 11, 12 a.m. or something. But still, an intermittent feast. I don't really need this right now, but I'll need it for the coming days. Pause. Have some cucumber. Love cucumbers too. It's not only the potassium, it's a treat. Is there a good way of eating kiwis? Mm. Wow, very sour kiwi. I mean, kind of good, very sour. No, not the best one. There are some non-alcoholic, especially IPAs, because of the more, whatever the word I'm looking for, stronger taste, more taste. It kind of hides the non-alcoholic factor better, but this one, it's so bready tasting. You know, I do like bread, the taste of it, even though I never eat it, because it's not good. But I've never liked beer with a strong bread taste. You know, just when I held the plate, such a heavy plate, you realize it's a lot of food to carry around inside you. This is the beauty of the barbecue sauce. It looks like it's empty here, but I can still get the amount I want for the beef. You know, there's a little sugar in there, or there's a lot of sugar, you know, percentage-wise, but you take so little. You know, so this is definitely, I'm gonna let this digest for a few hours. I mean, at least 5 before I go work out. But this will, you know, I'm gonna get a nice last workout, or like last heavy workout that I can do before the fast, because I don't want to lift heavy on the fast, of course. But this is gonna fuel me just nicely. This is the last one that wasn't really that rare. Those are the hardest now. The other ones just melt in your mouth. I'm gonna have to take a little 5-10 minute break, but I'll be right back. Okay, you know, one thing too is I feel like just taking a 5 minute break like that makes it easier to eat again, but I'm getting so tired from it. You get exhausted forcing food like this. You know, after a nice long 48-hour fast, meal like this, it's easy. For me at least, I have good gut capacity, but also I ate like at least 4,000 calories at a China buffet yesterday. And since my hormones are in check, you know, my body just tells me now really that I don't need to eat more. It feels, you know, I can feel it's not all like that, but yeah. So I try to tell my body that, but we're not getting any food for 3 days now. So you better accept this. You know, because of that big buffet I kind of planned for this. My gut is just saying no, no more food. So it's good anyways, because I've had like 80% of the meat, so 1.6 kilos. Uh, and I'm gonna have to break my fast on Sunday, not at home. So this I'll use for my refeed then. I had some stuff left that I planned for that, but it wasn't enough, so I kind of counted on this happening, actually. You know, it's fine. But of course, I wanted to pretend to be cocky in the beginning, like, yeah, I'm gonna get this all down, no problem. Because I could sometimes, I didn't really know before, but I expected that, yeah, this is kind of where I was gonna end up. So maybe I'll have a cucumber more. It's almost like drinking, you know, so I think that'll be fine. But after that, the 3-day fasting challenge has started. So, you know, good luck everyone, and let's not eat together.